EA Sports. I have no idea why my other screen won't come up, but I'm gonna fix that in a second. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. Hopefully everybody's been seeing this crazy market go up and down and up and down. Anybody swing any positions last night? Any call positions? Any call positions? Any put positions? Anybody swing anything? Y'all must be at work because y'all not talking to me. Y'all must be at work. Y'all at work?
Yeah, I swung square.
Okay, y'all at work. Okay, got it. Y'all at work. Y'all working. Tell the boss man. Tell the boss man you need a couple hours, man. You be back on the job. All right. What'd you say? Somebody said they swung square.
Yep, Iola.
Oh, Miss Iola. Yep. How long you got that out for, Miss Iola? Because you opened that up yesterday, right?
Yeah, just yesterday before the market closed, I got in.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
And
Cool.
now it's at break. It's even now for me. So you just have to wait and see. But I bought time.
Okay. No, that's good stuff. Good stuff. The main thing is important to have time. I see Russell. Russell, you swinging forward? Russell swinging forward. I think Russell probably in school teaching students, I believe, right now, and trading at the same time. All right. Heading to the office. So okay, good stuff. Okay, Russell out 3 weeks on forward. That's good stuff, Russ. Good stuff. All right, everybody. So listen, welcome to Wealth Wednesdays live trading. Hopefully, first thing I like everybody to do, share this out with 5 people, okay? Share that with 5 people. Share that with your friends, your family members, because once you start making money trading options, you want everybody to start making money trading options. So when everybody go on vacation, everybody enjoying life first class and all that good stuff. Okay? So once again, share this out with like 5 of your people while I get my life together right quick. For some strange reason, it seems like everything's missed. My kids probably got in here and probably just threw everything around. I'm blaming them. Okay, 1 second. There we go. There we go. And if you can hear me on YouTube, put a one in the chat on YouTube. If you can hear me on YouTube. If you can hear me on YouTube, put a one in the chat. If you can hear me on YouTube, put a one in the chat. Oh, Leon said he swung the video. Nice. Swung the video. You and Leon on YouTube, you on calls or puts? Calls or puts? All right. I got everything together. I got life together, so we good. All right, everybody, if you're on Instagram right now, you want to see my screen, go to my YouTube channel. Everybody that's on YouTube, share that link out right now to all your family, friends, your family and friends, so they can see this live trading action, so they can see how they can change their life. And everybody else, we're gonna jump into the screen, man, because right now, I want to show you guys some stuff in this market. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. And I want to show y'all some stuff in this market. All right, let's see. All right, so on Zoom, can you guys see my screen pretty clear on Zoom?
Yeah, Chris, we can see you.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. All right. Royal, I don't know why you're not in the Zoom chat, brother. Roy, come into the Zoom chat. You got the link. All right, so one of the first things I want to show everybody, right? I want to show you guys this. I want to show you, like I said, if you're on Instagram, just go to my, the link is in my bio to join into the live trading. Share this link out with everybody. Share it out with everybody, all your family, friends. Send a text message out to 5 people. Share this link out with everybody, okay? One thing I want to show you guys that's standing out real big right now, right? I want to show you guys something. On my screen right here, right? Where are we? Okay. On my screen, you see this blue trend line going down and this blue trend line going up, all right? What this is doing is this is actually showing, this is a flag that's being created. This is on SPY, SPY, okay? This is the 4-hour time frame on SPY. Basically what it's doing is you can kind of see how it's forming a flag. So you can see how we started up here at the top right here. We came all the way down to here, boom, right? Then we came up to here. Then we came down, went back up to there, came down, back up to there, came down to this level, hit the level, came back up here close to this level, came back down to this level, bounced off. And as I zoom in some more right here, you will see that we bounced above, bounced down. We broke beneath and came right back above it, inside of it. This is a flag, everybody. This is called a flag. And normally what you see when you see a flag starting to happening, you're going to see a huge play happening towards the end of the flag, okay? Towards the end of this flag, you're going to see a major play happening. You're going to see a huge push up or you're going to see a huge push down, okay? Huge push up or a huge push down, all right? So on SPY, anybody that's trading the S&P 500 right now, trading SPY, you should have this flag. It was broken. It broke yesterday, but today it came right back inside of it. Okay, right back inside of this. This is very interesting for you guys to watch. Okay, so this is the 4-hour time frame. You can draw this flag on the 4-hour time frame. Once again, if you're on Instagram and you want to see my screen, okay, Instagram, you want to see my screen, join into my YouTube channel right now. If you're already part of one of the coaching programs, you have the link in your email to join into the Zooms. Okay. All right. So I see a few people held square. Well, Miss Iola held square last night. A few people in the program did. Let's see what square looks like. I see. Let's see. Square. 1 year, 1 day. Square was at 93 back then in August. Went down to 51. Went up to 88. I see what you're saying. Okay, it was been on a nice downward trend on square right here. Nice downward trend. Run away, come back, 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 run away. And it's heading back right now. So we want to see it break above that fit. We want to see it break above this 9 EMA on the 1 year, 1 day time frame for that square, Miss Iola. So not bad. All right. So pivot. Somebody in the Zoom chat, throw the pivots out for me so I can draw my lines. Pivots. Anybody got the pivots for me? Pivots for me. Anybody got some pivots for me?
The pivot point is 411.10.
411.10.
Support 1 409.39.
Okay, sorry, I got the wrong two. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm drawing the pivot points. So 411.10. Okay.
409.39 support point.
409.39. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, good stuff.
Support 408.52.
4852.
Resistance 1, 411.97.
411.97. Okay.
R2 is 413.68.
All right. Perfect. Thank you very much. All right. Perfect. Sounds good. All right. So what we have here, what I just drew on my screen, everybody, I just drew my pivot points. Okay. Just drew my pivot points. And the main pivot is this middle. This pivot is right here in the middle. And I'm going to make that orange. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So what does this pivot line represent for people that's new trading? Okay. This pivot line represents, I don't know why my screen looks funny to me. Does my screen look funny to y'all? Or look okay? Or it's just my eyes today? I just feel like I got too much stuff on my screen right now. Yeah, I'm going to remove this right quick, and I bring that back later on. Okay, there we go. All right, so what we have right here, we have our pivot point. Our pivot point acts as a strong level of support and resistance. Okay, it's a calculated level that's calculated from the previous high, the previous low, and the yesterday's close. Okay, and that's where this orange line comes from. So this tells us that this is a strong level that we want to watch. Okay, support 1 and support 2 shows us other levels of support. Okay, resistance 1 and resistance 2 shows us levels of resistance. Okay, shows us levels of resistance. So right here on my screen right now, you'll see this morning, soon as the market opened, the stock fell down from up here. It fell down, boom, came right here to this pivot level and bounced off of the pivot level. Okay, so the idea is to think about the pivot is this. As long as the candlestick is above the pivot line, calls are in play. Okay, calls are in play. That means the stock has room. The stock is still heading upward for the morning, for the day, right? If it breaks beneath this pivot, and then puts are possibly in play, meaning the stock is starting to break, the stock are starting to go down. All right, so these are some of the things I do. As soon as I come into the market, some of the first things I do is draw my pivot points because it shows me key levels, okay? Key levels of support and resistance where a lot of buyers was hanging out, or potential places where a lot of buyers or sellers may be, okay? So that's what I have right here, the pivot points, all right? All right, this is the 15-minute time frame I'm on. Right here, this gray box that I have drawn right here, this is a 1 hour, I'm gonna just call it 1 hour supply zone, okay? A 1 hour supply zone that we grabbed yesterday, okay? 1 hour supply zone, okay? A supply zone, we call a supply zone in our coaching program, we call the supply zone Mary J. Blige, right? And it's called Mary J. Blige, I'm going down. I'm going down. So if Mary J. Blige say a song saying I'm going down, what happens in the supply zone for the most part? For the most part, when you get to the supply zone, the stock goes down. Especially a 1 hour supply zone, a 4 hour supply zone, that stock goes down. So if we look right here, for example, the stock came into the supply zone, boom, 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 fell down. Came back up right here, fell down. We can see it attempted to come up right here, fell back down, okay? And then as we come over here, we hit the supply zone again, fell back down. Okay? So we call the supply zone Mary J. Blige. I'm going down. All right. Now look what happened when it hit the supply zone right here, this 1 hour supply zone. What's starting to happen? We're pushing down. Look at this candlestick right here falling down right now. Look at the 5-minute time frame. You be able to see how it's falling down. It's falling down. Look at this fall. Look at this fall happening right now. Look at this fall happening right now. So what we're watching for right now, what I'm looking for right now on the screen, I'm looking to see what happens if the price comes back to this level. Okay, when price comes back to the pivot. Okay. All right, so what we see every time since the stock has come to this pivot point, it started at 4:15 a.m. Ever since 4:15 a.m., this stock would bounce off of the pivot right here, go up, come back, hit the pivot again, go up, come back to the pivot, go up to support resistance 1, come back to the pivot, go up, right, boom, 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 And don't even worry about these 2 long wicks right there. And right here, hit the pivot again and go up. Y'all see that move going crazy right there? Look at this. Look at this drop down right here. This is nice. This is a nice move downward. Power move downward. Anybody in any plays in the Zoom call right now? Y'all any plays right now? Oh. Any plays in the Zoom? Okay.
No, I'm looking at Amazon though.
Looking at Amazon?
Yeah, it made a new high this morning. I'm looking at the second candle to see if it's gonna close. Above the first one.
Nice. Amazon won a nice little tear yesterday too. Cause right here we was watching Amazon yesterday a lot. Basically what it did was boom, it shot up and it went up, and kind of balanced itself out for the rest of the day. And then right here as well. Spot, look at this fall. Okay, so we're coming to the pivot, everybody. We're coming to this pivot point right now. So remember, on my screen right now, the main things I have on my screen, pivot points and a supply zone. Okay, here we go to the pivot. Here we go. We breaking the pivot. Now with this pivot, what do we want to see with the pivot? I want you guys to think about when you're trading, there's always 2 options. And listen, I normally do not trade before 10 o'clock. You will rarely see me get into a trade before 10 o'clock in the morning, okay? So right now it's 9:51, so I do not have the green light. I like to be disciplined, but sometimes I just can't help myself, right? If it's right there in front of my face, I got to get into the trade. I got to get into the trade, okay? So look at this price action around the pivot. Okay, we want to see if this candlestick right here is going to stay underneath the pivot or is it going to come back above the pivot? All right, is it going to come back above the pivot? Jared, the Zoom call is only for people that's currently in our coaching programs. The Zoom calls are only for the people that's in our coaching programs. All right, 15-minute time frame. This is how we look on the 15-minute time frame.
I'm in the AMD put.
You in AMD puts right now? Let's check out AMD. Who is that? That's Nisi?
Last night. It's Krista.
Krista, what's going on? Oh, you held it for last night.
Yes.
Nice. You should be up a couple of dollars right now then.
I am up a couple of dollars.
Congratulations. So what you want to see right here, Crystal, is you want to see a break of this level right here. You see right here on this 15-minute time frame?
Yeah.
This candlestick right here, if you break this level, you can see a clean move possibly back down to this 97 area or somewhere in between this big boy candlestick right here, okay? So it's clean break of that right there. If this holds the level of resistance, make sure that you have your exit somewhere right around, somewhere up above these levels right here, potentially yesterday's high at 103.28. So if I'm you, it's trading inside this box right now. So right now what you have on AMD, 1 second. All right. So what you have right now, Krista, you have that you're trading, you're dating inside of a box. Like we always discuss in class. We're dating inside of a box, right? So you're dating inside of this box right here, and you're looking for a break beneath this box, and then you can possibly take it on down some. Go ahead. If you don't have your pivot set, go ahead and set your pivots. Okay, go ahead and set your pivots for AMD so you know what levels you're going to, okay? You still have if you have the pivot calculator, go ahead and set those pivots. How was class last night?
I didn't know it was class last night.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm thinking. I'm talking about the other program, the ongoing program. They had class last night. Sorry about that. We didn't have class last night.
But it was great, FYI.
Oh, it was? Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So are you buying or selling? How much are you playing with this stock? I'm not into it. I'm not in the trade right now, Rain Man. I'm looking. I wait for around 10 o'clock time frame. Someone in our program, they're in puts right now. AMD puts. Okay. Now, keep in mind right here. Let's go back and understand this story right quick, okay? Remember, I always tell everybody, what is the story telling us? We had decision-making time right around here, right? Had this decision-making time, right? We're dating. Next thing you know, what are we? Listen, are we going to be together or we not going to be together? Are we Jagged Edge or we Chris Brown? Over at 4 o'clock in the morning, the person woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning because somebody was aggravating them, talking about what are we, right? So they had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You look down here, you see it's 4 a.m. So at 4 a.m., Spy says, listen, I like you, let's get married. Meet me in the altar in your white dress. I just want to get married. So boom, we shoot up, we come back to the owner. We shoot up, we come back to the owner. We shoot up, we come back to the owner. We shoot up, we came back to the owner. And when we came back to the owner, everybody, where did we go? We broke the 9 EMA. So if you were possibly in a trade, say for example, what are you supposed to do when you break the 9 EMA on a 15-minute time frame? Stay in or get out? About to go? All right, love you. Enjoy it. Let me know when you get up there. Yeah, leave crack the key right there. All right, baby. Y'all may see me in and out. I let my wife go. Not let my wife go. She do whatever she want to do. I sent her to the spa today for a belly, mommy tummy massage type thing. So I got the baby kids with me right now. Okay, so that's what we did. So when it broke that 9 EMA, boom, it broke the 9 EMA. And once it broke the 9 EMA, everyone, you should be getting out. And take a look at the price action right now. We are bouncing right here on the pivot. Remember, I said we want to see if it breaks that pivot or see if it comes back above that pivot. And that's one thing that we were looking for. Okay, so right now, if we're looking here on the 5-minute time frame, we've run away from the 9 EMA and now we're heading back. Okay, so we've been trading inside of a box or dating inside of a box. Okay. All right, somebody's on. Let me put somebody on mute 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure everybody on mute. Okay, thank you. All right, here we go. So it's looking like we have a lot of pressure to the downside. A lot of pressure to the downside. Let me check on that AMD for you right quick. AMD's down here at the bottom of this line still. Now, what I like to do is right around this 10 o'clock time frame, I like to, since I trade SPY, I trade SPY 24/7, everybody. I love SPY. Okay, so this is what I like to do. SPY, the big players in SPY, the S&P 500 is Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Facebook, right? So I go through Amazon, like to see what Amazon doing. So whatever those particular stocks are doing, for the most part, you're going to see SPY kind of do that, follow those same trends. So if we see everything going up, you're eventually going to see SPY going up. If you see everything going down, you're eventually going to kind of see SPY going down as well. So Amazon is kind of just teetering there. We take a look at Apple. Apple is on a downward move, strong downward push. All right. We go to Meta. Meta kind of went up. So Meta is actually Facebook, everybody. Meta shot up some. And it's kind of just stalling right now. We go to Google. Google's kind of pushing down some. Google's pushing down some. All right. And Microsoft. Microsoft went up and it's kind of pushing down some. So it's not, everything is not going the same direction. Everything is kind of all over the place. So therefore, this is an opportunity to be patient. But if we take a look at it, we see Microsoft is trying to head down after a nice little push up. Google already pushing down, so that's two of them pushing down. Meta is kind of just sitting there, so it's in the middle. Apple, we know, is pushing down. So that's 3 out of the 4 pushing down, out of the 5 pushing down. Amazon is kind of teetering there a little bit right now as well. Okay. The VIX. Look at the VIX, Miss Iola. Look at that VIX. Miss Iola on here?
Yep, I'm here.
Look at that VIX, Miss Iola. Was talking about that a couple weeks. What was that last week? We was talking about the VIX. Yep, here go our levels. They still here too.
Yep.
They still here. And this supply zone for the VIX is still valid, everybody. Still valid. There we go. That's the supply zone for the VIX. And as you can see, every time the VIX come to this supply zone, push down, boom, hit right here, push down, came right here, push down, right here, push down, right here, push down, right here, push down, hit right here, push down. And now it's trying to come right back to it. We know if the VIX goes up, that means what? SPY goes down. The VIX does the complete opposite of what SPY does. VIX goes up, SPY goes down. Okay? Go back to the 15-minute. All right, we closed underneath. AMD should have broken too, right? Almost, not quite, almost. All right, we just hit 10 o'clock. Just hit 10. Anybody else in any other trades? Any other trades right now? Anybody else in any other trades? And if you're on YouTube, put in the chat where you from if you're on YouTube. What city, what state you from if you're on YouTube. Tell me where you from so I can know where you at. Know where you reside from on YouTube. I just don't like how this market, it's very, very, very slow right now. And I do not like that. There's nothing but downward pressure right now for the most part. Okay, I see Chattanooga, Charleston, nice. South Carolina via Atlanta, Detroit, Baltimore, Virginia, Dallas, Illinois. How you doing, Miss Karen? PA. St. Lucia. Okay. Nice.
Go to St. Lucia.
I know, right? Would love to. Would love to. All right, it's not much action going on right now. Apple is still pushing down. Okay, the VIX is halting for a second. Not much going on right now at this moment. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have any questions. I see Arizona, Inglewood, California, Texas, Boston, GA. Okay, so take a look here. Right here, what I'm looking for right now is this. Okay, so we have our pivot. We understood when the candlesticks were above our pivot that was a strong level of support. Okay, strong level of support. Now that the candlesticks are underneath the pivot, we broke the pivot on the 15-minute time frame, and we held or closed below the pivot. Now this pivot level is a level of resistance, and now that it's a level of resistance, what we're looking for is we're looking to see if it holds this level of resistance. Okay, if it holds this level of resistance, I'm going to potentially get in light on a play. Remember, everybody, when I say light on a play, right, When I'm looking for, when I say light on a play, that means I'm going to get in with a small number of contracts, and I'm looking for because I believe the stock can go up a tad bit more, but I also feel that the stock market can start pushing down from here as well. Okay, I'm probably going to trade about $1,000 on this particular trade. Man, I watched that. I watched that. What was it called? This song is stuck in my head. I watched. So what before I say that, I'm pulling up Active Trader right now. This is how I normally trade using Active Trader. I believe it's one of the fastest ways, the smoothest ways to trade. So I just got a contract over here. Gonna add a few things. I watched. What is it called? Family Matters, Steve Urkel show with Tracy Spence was on there, and that song, and when her and Eddie was singing "Tender Kisses," like 3-4 days ago, maybe like 5 days ago. When I say that song been stuck in my head ever since then, I'm like, crap, man, will this song ever get out of my head? It's crazy. Okay, so right here, right now, we are retesting this level. Okay, we are retesting this level right here, the pivot point. Okay, what we want to see is a potential rejection and continue to push down, or what we will see is it will break back above and come back up here to this green line, which is the non-EMA, and we call that the moment of truth. Okay, it's the moment of truth. The reason why it's the moment of truth, we call it that, is because we're checking to see what's going to happen when it comes back to the non-EMA. Is it going to push back down, or is it going to continue to go back up and go back up here and test this support level and then test this supply zone? Okay? Y'all with me?
I'm here.
Y'all too quiet for me this morning. Let's see. Oh, somebody said they see you see a 409, 408 today for 409, 408 for SPY? Possibly. It's an order block. I think it's an order block down at 406, I want to say. But there's a demand zone on SPY right around that 408 level, I believe, on a 1 hour time frame. Now take a look. Here we go. We're pushing back up right now. We're pushing back up. We've broken above the pivot, came right back above the pivot. Now what we want to see if it's going to close. Okay, we want to see if it's going to close beneath that pivot. Close above the pivot. All right, this 15-minute candlestick. All right, that's the 15. This is the 1 hour time frame. This is the 5-minute time frame right here. On the 5-minute time frame, we had a small decision-making time. This candlesticks broke through. What do we know? We know once the candlesticks break through and they run away from the owner, the dog always have to do what? The dog always have to come back to the owner. That's exactly what's happening right now. The dog came back to the owner. Okay? Let's see here. And like I say, I'm definitely going to get in early. I should have got in just a second ago. Let's see if it pushed back up a tad bit more. Let's take a look at Apple again, see what Apple has going on. Apple is retracing back to the owner as well. The VIX pushed down hard, like it's trying to push back up though. QQQ is down. Amazon is coming back down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in light, like I told you previously. I'm in light. I'm in puts, everybody. I'm in puts. I bought in light. You can see down here. Right now I'm down $30. I bought market, right? And when I bought market, everybody, that means I wanted to get in ASAP. I wanted to get in as soon as possible, okay? So that's what I just did. I bought in, got in as soon as possible. And when you do that, when you buy market from time to time, what will happen is you will see that you start off negative, because I basically told the system, hey, I want to get in right now. So if I get in at a higher price than what it's trading at right now, that's okay. All right. That's basically what I told the market. And as you can see, it's put me down to negative $30 starting off. Okay. So that's the difference between buying market and buying market and buying with limit order. Let's go to Antoine. Twan say got in the SPY puts up $307. Everybody, you know what we do. If somebody makes money, anytime we trade and somebody makes money, what do we do? What do we tell them? We tell them CYC. So put CYC in the chat on YouTube. Put CYC in the chat on Zoom as well for Antoine, because he up $307. Twan, what you need to be doing now is not taking your profits, but making sure you got a stop loss set. Okay, make sure you have a stop loss set. All right, put CYC in the chat on YouTube, CYC in the chat on Zoom. Okay, and what I have for myself is I will potentially be in this trade, everybody, because I will add more to this trade. If it continues to kind of go up some, I will add more to this trade. That's why I told you I got in light. I will potentially add more. If this stock comes up here to this 412 area, I will potentially add more right around this time it gets to this 412, 412.5 area, okay? If it continues to go up. Good stuff, Twan. Good stuff. That's how you do it. You get in, you get out. Get in and get out. Very important. Make sure you lock in those profits though, Twan. Hold on, everybody. 1 sec. All right. I see we got somebody from Alabama in here. Got somebody from Alabama, Tuscaloosa. All right. Okay, so what I'm in right now, everybody, if you're just joining, I'm in a put play on SPY. I'm playing the rejection off of this 9 EMA to push back down beneath this pivot point to come back down here and break this level. So what you can do right now, everybody, is this. What you can do is you can come right here and draw another support line. This is called an intraday, okay? An intraday support level, all right? Intraday support level. See, I'll make it that color right quick. And hit okay. All right. This is an intraday support level. Why is this a support level for me, everybody? Because what happened was we came up, we came down, right? Came to this level. Remember in the coaching class what we had on Monday, everybody, this is entry 1 on a downward trend. This is entry 1 right here. And entry 2 will be the break of this level right here. Y'all remember that from my coaching call on Monday, okay? Entry 2 would be a break of this call right now. So, for example, an experienced trader may get in kind of where I got in it, right? Boom. A new trader would want to get in possibly when it breaks through this level right here, okay? And I like to make intraday support levels and resistance levels. The ones that's intraday, I remove them every day. No, I do not trade Forex, strictly options. All right, this is the 5-minute time frame. See what Apple's doing now. All right, Apple came back to the 9, looking like it's trying to reject. I would love to see Amazon start to break down some more. Okay, that would give us some more view that we could potentially keep going down. Also, Microsoft is still breaking down some as well. And boom, boom, boom. Where's Google? Google's kind of up and down in the air. So Google's kind of up and down in the air right now. All right. Take a look at SPY. Okay. So right here on SPY, we're trying this 9 EMA again. We're trying to break above. For my sake, I do not want us to break above this 9 EMA. Okay. Breaking above this 9 EMA would not be favorable to me. I just bought a share of Apple at 170. Is that too high? Buying a share of Apple at 170, is it too high? It depends on what your plan is, Kerry. It depends on what your plan is. Okay. If your plan is to hold Apple for 5 to 10 years, no, it's not too high. Okay. But if your plan is to possibly try to get into Apple now and sell it in like 2 weeks, yes, it is too high. Okay. All depends on your plan. Okay. So what I always tell people is this: when you're trading buying shares for the most part, have a plan, man, 5-10-year plan. But when you're trading options, we may be in an option trade for what? 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay.
Sometimes 2 minutes.
Exactly. Sometimes 2 minutes. Exactly. All right. So right now we're breaking above this 9 EMA. Okay, on the 5-minute time frame, on the 15-minute time frame, we're coming right back to it. Remember, I'm in light, and I will potentially buy more when we come up to this area right here. If we come up to this area, I will potentially buy more. A lot of people ask me, Chris, why do you buy in light sometimes if you think it could possibly go up some more in the opposite direction? The reason why I do that is because I buy in light because I feel like that we're going to be pushing down. Right. But just by looking at the charts and understanding where everything's at, we could go back up to retest a different level. So if we go up to retest another level, I have more funds to buy in more. But if we don't go up to that next level, I'm already in that trade as well to catch that move going down. OK, that's why I trade. Sometimes when I say, hey, I'm in light or XYZ, that's why I do it like that. Okay, if you have questions on YouTube, listen, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask any questions. Right now, I got roughly around $1,000 in this trade right now. Got maybe roughly almost $1,000 in this trade right now. And as you can see down here, just the trade price, I bought it for $3.40. I bought 3 of them. So if you do 340 times by 300, that'll give you the price of how much I spent. I know you only trade a few stocks, but do you ever check heat map? So I have a scanner that heat map is kind of thing that's like hot right now or whatnot. I have a scanner that I use to kind of find momentum stocks that's pushing and things of that nature that I use from time to time. Can you explain the support level at 410 one more time? This 410 right here. Yes. So this blue 410 line. What you have right here, Alicia, is this. This is the level, and I go to the 5 minutes so you can see it better, right? So right here, we had a move pushing down. Boom, 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 boom. Push down right here. And we stopped right here. Okay, we stopped right here. And when we stopped right here, it bounced for 5 minutes, bounced for another 5 minutes, and then start pushing up. Okay? Bounce 5 minutes, that's 10 minutes altogether, and start pushing up. What this is telling me is that this is a support level now. This is an intraday support level. Remember what I'm saying? Intraday support level. Okay, with this being an intraday support level, we know there's some buyers that bought in right here. So now it pushed back up, it's pushing back up. Now when it pushed back up, we know this is a level of support that we have to get through now. Okay, so right here for an experienced trader, like we always say, when it comes back to the owner, that's a buying opportunity for you, right? So as an experienced trader, you may buy in when it comes back to the non-EMA, sort of like what I did, right? But as a new trader, you may be weary of buying in because you're like, oh, I don't know if it's going to keep going up, it's going to go down, I'm not sure yet. So what you may say is, okay, I'm going to wait until it breaks this level right here, which was that support level, and then that's going to give you some more confirmation, make you feel more comfortable about the way that the stock is actually moving. All right. So that's what this blue line is for, and it's an intraday level. So at the end of the day, I will remove this level. Okay. Now, what I want to see happen is I do not want to see another candlestick go above this wick right here. Okay, this wick right here, I do not want to see a candlestick go above it. I want to see this next candlestick right here starts to either be a big boy push down rejection and come straight back down to this level, or I want to see it gradually start to come down and then eventually fall through this level as well. All right, that's the type of trade that I'm looking for right now. Okay. No problem, no problem. Any other question? Did you decide to go puts because you were below the 9 EMA and stocks like Apple were trending down? Yes, that has some things to do with it. Yes, that definitely has some things to do with it, as well as this strong power move down, come back here. We're getting some consolidation right here. I want to see rejection push down, but that's some things that have to do with it, as well as we have a supply zone right up here. We have a strong supply zone right here, so therefore we do have some downward pressure going on right now. Do I think today is more so of a trending day? No. What I will do potentially is once we get a strong aggressive move down, I'll probably lock in my profits and then get out. Chris, I emailed you about data analytics, but didn't respond. What should I do next, please? About 60 to 70 emails a day, right? So I try to go through them. Me and my team try to go through them. So but if we overlook some, just send it again. Let me know. Send it again, Mr. Moore. And my apologies for that. Chi-Town in the building. What's up, Chi-Town? How you doing? Okay, so look what's happening right now, everybody. We're right now, what's happening is we've been consolidating right here for 5, 10, 15 minutes of consolidation. Go right here to the 15-minute time frame. You see we push down and we coming back right here. All right. Something could form, right, which is called a H pattern. I want you guys to see what this H pattern looks like. It's in the potential makings of forming, okay? You see we had this strong push down right here. And then we come up, come up, come up, come up. And then the H pattern will come back down here, make a double bottom, and shoot down. Or what we can start forming is a potential Nike check, okay? A Nike check where we come here, boom, 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 boom. Come right around here, and we keep going up, making a beautiful run up and making a Nike check, okay? A beautiful run up and making a Nike check, okay? All right, so this candlestick is pushing. I do not want this candlestick to push. Like I said again, I am in light. I will potentially buy in more right around this area around here if it was to get up there, okay? Tender kisses. That song was just stuck in my head. Anybody remember that Tracy Spence song, Tender Kisses, anyway? Let's see what Apple's doing now. Okay? What'd you say?
No, I was just saying, I remember that song.
Yeah, that's a classic.
A classic.
Definitely a classic.
Somebody did remake that song or something. That'd be crazy. So Apple right now, we kind of got some consolidation right here on Apple. It's on the 5 minutes. See what the 15-minute looks like. So and anybody who's new here trading, for example, you will see me going through the 5 minute, 15-minute time frame. On my other screen over here, I have like six different stocks up. Well, not 6 different stocks, 6 different time frames. So I have SPY up, I have the 1 hour, I have the 15-minute and the 5 minute. And then I have Apple down there. I have Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft or Google down there as well. Okay, so I have multiple things that I can see just at, as soon as I look up. And I think that's very important for you guys to see as well. All right, so take a look right here, everybody, on SPY. Look at this story on SPY right now. Okay, SPY tells a story, and it's telling a beautiful story right here as we speak, everyone. Now, everybody, I always tell you, put everything inside of a box, trade inside of a box. So we can see on the 1 hour time frame, I'm going to draw some more lines right here. You can kind of see that we've been trading inside of a box. I'm going to show the blue lines. Take a look at the blue lines. Kind of like right there. We've been trading inside of a box, right? So we kind of start at boxes from really around. This is not SPY, it's Apple. I might say that look different. Go to 1 hour. Here we go. Right here on Apple. You can see, SPY, you can see we've been trading around that 413, 414 area. And if I keep going back some more, here we go. 414 round to that 409 area. So we've been in between 414 and 409 trading inside of that box. Okay? Trading inside of that box. And inside of that box, what's happening is if we go to the top of the box, that 414, we push down to 409. Once we get down to 409, we push back up to 414. Once we go back to 414, we go back rough around 409. Then back up to 414. Then back down to 409, 410. Back up to 414. Down to 409. Back up to 414 or close to it. Back down to 409. That's what we've been seeing a lot lately. Okay, we've been seeing that a lot lately. So what we want to see is we're now looking for that break outside of that particular box. Okay, that break outside of that particular box, that 414 area and that 409 area. We break above that 414 area and hold. We should be pushing up past 416 up to like a 420-ish, right? Okay, if we break beneath, we should be going from that 409 down to that 406 area. All right. Okay, we see some upward movement happening on the 1 hour time frame, 15-minute time frame, power move. Okay, take a look here, everybody. Like I stated, I believe we can kind of go back up to this area. That's why I will buy some more rec to catch that move back down if it were to happen. Okay, if not, I'll take a loss, probably lose about $300 possible dollars for the day, and I'll be going to look for my next trade.
I just saw on Twitter, Biden's supposed to be speaking at 10:45.
Biden speaking at 10:45.
Yeah, on the debt ceiling.
Okay, nice. So he'll probably come on about 12:30. For some strange reason, Biden's always late. Always late. So right here, look what's happening right now. We pushed down. We came back right here. Right now, we just have some consolidation. Okay, consolidation. This candlestick on the 15-minute time frame closes in 3 minutes. All right, it closes in 3 minutes. We want to see if it's going to close above or underneath. Okay, above or underneath this non-EMA. Okay, above or underneath this non-EMA. What was your thoughts on yesterday's market with SPY? It was kind of crazy. Okay, it was kind of crazy. It was down, up, down, close down, and moving up. It's like it's giving me 2020 vibes right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. The market is giving me 2020 vibes. In 2020, Amazon would be down $100 at lunchtime. After lunchtime, Amazon back even, up $50. Like, it was crazy. This pivot level for the past 15 minutes have been holding very strong too. Pivot has been holding very, very, very strong. Very, very, very strong. Is the master class different from the mastermind class coming up? So the mastermind, yes, the mastermind coming up is June 26th through June 30th. Okay, that's our next mastermind, June 26th through June 30th. We actually have some special guests. We have, of course, JT Automations. He's going to come through and talk about how you can make additional income with stock options from your stock option journey. We also have Mr. Phenomenal coming through, Dion. He's going to show you guys about business as far as about getting business funding and personal funding. Like, it's crazy. If you've never seen it before, it's ridiculous. He comes on there. He tells you a couple plays and say, hey, go here right quick. Fill out this application, and the next thing you know, you start seeing people saying, "Oh, I just got $10,000. I just got $15,000. I just got approved for $5,000." It's crazy. Like, it's the craziest thing. One of the craziest things I've seen, right? And then we have Carter Cofield coming in, because I know everyone always have questions about taxes when it comes to trading. So Carter's going to come in as well and talk about trading. So talk about when you start trading, you start doing making money from trading. It's going to show you how to keep that money as well. Okay, how to keep that money. So we're doing all of that on June 26th through June 30th. Every day. We do have one more special guest that we're working on coming in as well. Okay, the mastermind is 5 days coaching with me and live trading with me and my team. Okay, this 15-minute candlestick is holding strong right here. Holding strong right here. I do not like how this 15-minute candlestick right here is. I don't like how this one closed at all. This right here could be a big boy green candlestick that breaks through this level and go all the way up here. Okay, this could be the candlestick that comes into this area where I will potentially buy more once I see how the price action looks. Okay. Appreciate it, Twan. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All praise to the Most High. Right now, you see I'm down 225 right now. Down 225. Okay. And right now, we're coming back. We're coming up here towards this resistance 1. Okay. We're coming up to the R1 resistance 1. Want to see what the price action is going to look like right around here. Come back up here. Remember, everybody, when you trading is a marathon. It's not a race. It's definitely a marathon. It's not a race. If you think trading is, so which one do you prefer? So we don't, the masterclass, we don't offer the masterclass at all. The thing that we offer is the mastermind. The mastermind is the baby of all babies. The mastermind is where we go through everything from A to Z. Okay? A to Z. We also have a self-paced mastermind as well, where you can actually start now if you want this trade. If you didn't want to wait till June, you can start now, and you can start instantly. But you also get access to the upcoming mastermind. When you attend the mastermind, does that grant you access to your Discord? So this is my thoughts. This is my thought about Discords. I like Discords, but our Discord is more so for experienced traders. Okay. I don't like to have a mastermind and then put you right into a Discord. We used to do that in the past, and I just felt like people would say they did not get enough time with us, right? So what we do is, instead of a Discord, we do have weekly ongoing coaching programs, and we do have like our year-long coaching program as well. But our Discord is more so for experienced traders. I don't want to put you in the Discord and then you have a whole bunch of traders and they're talking about certain things and you get overwhelmed and you just like, okay, I just give up. All right. I want to make sure that you get and understand everything. You're getting the teaching and all those good things, right? The teaching and the quality time that you need. Okay. Yep, exactly, Sebastian. You see it. A nice, smooth, slow upward trend for the past 30 minutes. 15 minutes here, 15 minutes here. And what you also see is you see higher highs formed on these candlesticks, right? Higher highs formed on those candlesticks right there. Good observation, Sebastian. Great observation. I had a demand zone at 410.63, all about business. I believe that is a 15-minute demand zone. Yep, 15-minute demand zone. Yep. 15-minute demand on that 410 area. That's correct. Can I get the link to the self-paced course? It's right here. There you go. That's the link to the self-paced course. All right, this is the thing about everybody. When it comes to trading, right, I always tell people, like when Antoine just said he made $300 something, I told Antoine, make sure you lock in those profits, set a stop loss to lock in those profits. The way that you will be successful trading stock options is fairly simple. It's not about strategy. I mean, well, let me say that. Let me take that back. It is about strategy, right? But the number one way that you're going to be successful from trading stock options is simply this: taking your profits and selling your losses. It's simple. It's simple, but it's the hardest things for people to do. Okay? It's simple, but it's the hardest thing for people to do. Okay? Once again, it's taking your profits and it's selling when your loss is happening, right? When this trade is not going your way, sell. Like right now, for example, I can sell, be out $200, right? But then I can make another trade and make $1,000 off of it. That's $800. That's $800 for the day. But say, for example, if I say, okay, I'm just gonna hold this trade, next thing you know, I get down $1,000. I just wait. I'm down $1,000, and I have more money to trade. But now I get into another trade and make $1,000. Now I broke even. Okay. Yeah, good shot. Yeah, good stuff, Twan. Good stuff. Good stuff. Twan, so he got out. But no, that's good stuff. But what I was just more so saying, what are you talking about that? What I was just more so saying, my whole thing was, you want ice cream? Yeah, I get it. Man, how you want ice cream when it's 10:35 in the morning? Huh? I can't get it. Can you get it? Yeah. I'm gonna come get something for you in a minute, okay?
I'm with him. I want some ice cream too.
Nah, he gonna get a whooping. You want a whooping? Nah, I know you don't. I'll be back in a second, but. Yep, I got you. Love you. Give me a kiss. No, I'm gonna get you something in a minute, okay? No, you can't get it. Yeah, I can. No, you can't. I don't know what if they get ice cream at 10:35 in the morning. Be going crazy all day. They be going crazy all day. I know, right? Not in this household, not in the Jackson household. You do some good waffles and sausage in like 30 minutes, you be good. And then we get some stuff later on. But so no, the self-paced course is different from the regular course. Okay, the self-paced. So the regular course is $497, right? The self-paced is $1497. Okay, and in the self-paced, you get a few extra things as well. So with the self-paced course, what you get on the self-paced is this. You get access to the upcoming mastermind, the live mastermind. You get to start right now. You also get 60 days free in our ongoing weekly coaching program. And it's a few other things you get in there as well. Okay. And the benefit is that you get to start right now. The mastermind, it's $497. You have to wait until the day that it's coming along. Oh yeah, this is real life. When you come trade with us, this is real life. Someone says with the kids while working, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean that's the whole purpose of us doing this, right? The purpose of us trading is to get our time back. And the reason we want to get our time back is for what? So we can spend time with our kids and our family, right? So if I had to trade and not be around my kids, is kind of defeating the purpose of having the freedom. Right, so yeah, I have my kids here. If they don't go to daycare, I have my kids here the whole 9, man. So I love it, man. I love it. I got the Jackson 5 coming up. My wife, she's pregnant right now. I appreciate it, Sebastian. I appreciate you, man. I got my wife pregnant right now. The baby should be due in August 1st, right around my birthday, and we gonna have the Jackson 5. So I told her, listen, I'm gonna be Joe Jackson without the belt. Okay, without the belt. Don't be Joe Jackson without the belt. I'm gonna have every kid in here spinning, singing ABC. Okay, easiest 1, 2, 3. That's the game plan. That's how we gonna rock out. That's how we gonna make it in this world. Well, let's see. So you see right here, we're struggling right here. This 15-minute candlestick right here has been struggling since it's open, right? It's struggling right here at a level. Okay, what level is it struggling at right now? This is the 5-minute time frame. What level is it struggling at? It's struggling right here at the R1. Right here at the R1, we're struggling. Okay, we're struggling right here at the R1. A break of this R1. Good stuff, Miss Iola. Everybody, CYC in the chat for Miss Iola. CYC in the chat for Miss Iola. She got 17% today. Congratulations, 17%. 17%. CYC, Miss Iola. CYC's in the chat. Listen, when Miss Iola be posting her wins, man, she be having like 400%, 400, 300% wins on Tesla and all that stuff. I'm like, good geesh, I wish I had those nerves to hold on to it like that. I can't do it. I see that 1,000, 1,500, I say, I got to get out of this trade. Or sometimes I say, no, I want to get 10,000, then lose it. Yes, you have unlimited access to the self-paced. Yes, you do. Unlimited access. I do not believe in taking access away once you pay for something. I don't understand how you would pay for a program, but you only have access to it for 3 months. Like, that defeats the whole purpose of, listen, if I pay for something, I need to have access to it for life, forever. Defeats the purpose. Someone says, I feel overwhelmed now. Jared said, I feel overwhelmed now, so I need that. Yeah, so I mean, if you're new to trading, trust and believe, you're definitely gonna feel overwhelmed. I'll tell you that much. Definitely. You're definitely gonna feel overwhelmed. But this is the thing about it. When I tell you trading is a marathon, not a race, you're literally going to learn a skill set, and this skill set, you can do the skill set for the rest of your life. Okay? You're gonna do this skill set for the rest of your life. Okay? Now, when I say the rest of your life, I literally mean for the rest of your life. Because you can wake up every single morning and come into this stock market and trade stock options. Yes, we are. We are approaching Shane Jones. Oh, this is the 5-minute time frame. We're approaching decision-making time. On the 15-minute time frame, we've been at decision-making time. So we're on the 15-minute time frame. We're at the decision-making time. So right now, we're at the decision-making time where it's like, okay, we're waiting for that moment to say, where are we? Because in basically in the reality of, look at the 1 hour time frame, we're just dating. We just been dating the whole time. Look at the 1 hour time frame. We just dating. That 9 and that 21 EMA, they're right beside each other and they're dating. They're dating. I've already decided that I'm going down with puts, right? Okay. That's where I'm headed to right now as far as puts, but it could definitely go up and it can go down, right? I'm with puts right now. I have a place where I'm going to have my stop loss. I have the place where I'm going to take my profit. I have everything already mapped out as far as my trade. And that's the most powerful thing when it comes to trading as well. Understanding your play, understanding why you're in, understanding what you're looking for when you got in, understanding where you're looking for to get out. Because you're going to realize that, man, I just made, like Twan just made $300, right? Miss Iola made 17%. Like, you're going to realize that, man, I'm up X amount of dollars. And what's going to come across your head is, what do I do next? Not what do I do next as far as what buttons to push, because you're going to know that. It's what do I do next as far as, do I stay in or do I get out? Trading is so mental. I bet if I say right now, how many people have been up $200 and then lost the whole $200? Somebody say me. Right, exactly. Because we didn't take that profit. But then think about this. Say for example, on May 1st, right? Or let's say April 1st, you was up $200, didn't take that profit. Then you come to April 30th and you look back and say, man, if I would have took that $200 profit on April 1st and every day after that, $200, that'd have been $1,000 for the first week, $1,000 for the second week, $1,000 for the third week, $1,000 for the fourth week. That'd have been $4,000 profit if I'd have been taking them $200 profit a day. Right? So when you think about it at that moment, you like, oh, okay, I'm up $200. You thinking, $200 is good, but I want more. But if you say, okay, let me look at it from the totality of a month, man, me taking $200 on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I can't say Saturday. I had to say it like that, right? Anyway, right? But anyway, at the end of the month, that equates to $4,000. So when you're trading, you can't be thinking about what's going on at this particular moment right here. You got to think about, listen, I'm going to piece this $100 day together, this $200 day together, this $150 day together, this $500 day together. I'm going to lose $300 this day. I'm going to make $500 this day. I'm going to make $200 this day. I'm going to lose $100 this day. I'm going to make $300 this day. Piece that together throughout the month. So at the month it comes down, oh man, I just had a $4,000 month. Ask yourself this. If you had a $4,000 month, what things could you pay? Think about your household right now. If you had a $4,000 month, what things could you pay? Mortgage, possibly. Yeah. Mortgage.
Me.
Right. Mortgage, car payment, a lot of your household expenses. But it starts off identifying that, hey, I'm trying to make $100 a day, $1,000 a day. People really, in life, people don't really need $1,000 a day trading stock options. Some people want it, some people need it. I mean, some people want it, most people don't need it. But if you learn how to make $100 to $200 a day trading, $1,000 a day is going to come to you because you've been building your account throughout that process in the same way that you was making money, making $100 a day. The only difference from making $1,000 a day is this: buying more contracts. The way I bought 3 contracts right here, if I would have bought maybe 10 contracts, right now this negative $180 would say, what y'all, a negative $1,000, right? I didn't do anything different. I just bought more contracts. And that's what you're going to understand. That's what you're going to understand. You don't need to just start making hundreds and thousands of dollars. You just need to make sure that you can piece together your monthly expenses. If you piece together your monthly expenses, you're going to see everything change. You may have answered this question already. Do you get access to your Discord when you attend the Mastermind course? So you do not get access to the Discord, right? You will have opportunity to join our year-long coaching program, but you will also have an opportunity to join our ongoing coaching program as well, where we meet once a day and trade live together. I mean, not once a day, but once a week and trade live together. I like Discord chats, but from my experience with Discord chats, I found that Discord chats were not the best way for someone to learn how to trade. And here, our program is less about giving people signals and telling people to buy this and buy that. It's more so it's teaching you how to fish, teaching you how to do these things. If I teach you how to fish, you in the game. Alan, what's going on, my brother? Listen, everybody put some CYCs in the chat for Alan, man. Everybody put some CYCs in the chat for Alan. Listen, I probably get an email from Alan every other day or every 2 days, right? Every 2 days, I might get an email from Alan saying he doing this, he doing that. And this is wins and losses, man. But I just want to salute him because he's put the work in and he's putting the work in. He's having $200, $300, $400 days, $500 days. You know, all of these things. He's showing me when he lose certain things as well. He sent me one. He's like, man, I just feel so ashamed. He said, I feel so ashamed. I'm like, brother, don't feel ashamed because it happens. Then the next day he came back, bounced back strong, man. So congratulations to you, Alan. Congratulations, Alan Iverson. Congratulations. All right. So right here, okay? Right here, everyone. What we're looking at is this. We're just getting consolidation, right? We bounce back up on the 5-minute, on the 15-minute. Let me show you the 5-minute right quick. Okay? On the 5 minutes so you can see more candlesticks. We push down, we bounce, we came up to the R1 resistance one, that level. We stay here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Boom, for 20 minutes. And we just sit here for 20 minutes, right? For 20 minutes. What I want to see a push down, come all the way back down here to this pivot, break beneath this pivot, and come on down here to this blue line. Okay? I need trading for dummies because I'm overwhelmed. Chase money. You got to just take it a day at a time. Listen, this is what you got to understand. I'm not sure how old you is, Chase, but say, Chase, I don't know how old you are. Say you 40, Chase, right? If you're 40, for example, that means it took you almost 40 years to get to this point that you're at right now. It took you almost 40 years to get to this point where you are right now. Okay? So if it took you 40 years to get to this point, you definitely can't expect to you can't expect to learn it all in one day or 1 month. Okay? Okay? You can't expect to learn it all in 1 day and 1 month. All right? It's a process. Trust and believe. This is a process. When it comes to trading, it's a process. And when I say it's a process, you're going to go through trials and tribulations. Okay? You're going to go through trials and tribulations to get to where you need to get to. Okay? But when you get there, everybody, that's what I always stress to people. When you get there, it's like the freaking floodgates of heaven has opened. Because you truly now control, you're going to feel like you have so much more control over your life, it's ridiculous. That's what it's going to feel like. That you have so much control over your life that it is ridiculous.
The hardest part is unlearning to relearn and the psychology.
It's well said. Say it one time for people in the back. Say it.
The hardest part is to unlearn, to relearn, and the psychology with it.
Exactly.
And it takes time. It's not going to be 3 months. It's not going to be 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
It may be 3 years before everything start clicking.
Yep. It can take time. It can definitely take time. And in that process, you have to enjoy the process. You have to enjoy the process. Some good interviews to listen to. Go listen to that Steve Harvey interview with EYL. That first interview that Steve Harvey did with EYL. Steve Harvey spoke so much truth. It was ridiculous. Because Steve Harvey's what, like 30 years old, 35 years old before he really got onto national TV and all that stuff, and was sleeping inside of his car, all these things. When it comes to even age, don't think about age. Right? Don't think about age. But what I will tell you this is, if you say, well, I don't have a year to put into it, Chris, I don't have 2 years, I don't have 6 months to put into it, that's perfectly fine. But what you're going to realize is 5 years down the road, you're going to say, man, I wish I would have. And I'm telling you, I wish I would have.
And the sad part is, those 5 years will still be there.
Yep, those 5 years will still be there of you doing.
Those 5 years will still be there. Mine was do something.
Exactly. No matter what happens, those 5 years are going to happen. Time, I tell people all the time, time doesn't go back, it goes forward. You know how many times I wish in life time could go backwards? Right? But it doesn't, it goes forward. So when you make that decision to say, hey, okay, I just can't do it. I'm not going to do it. No matter if you do it or not. Year 1, year 2, year 3 is going to happen. And if you're not doing anything, you're going to wake up 5 years from now. You're going to look back and say, what have I been doing for the last 5 years? But I tell you this, the person that actually took that to invest in themselves in real estate and the trading and whatever e-commerce, whatever they invested into themselves, 5 years, they're going to look back and say, holy crap. I tell you this right here. 5 years ago, what's today? It's 2023. Well, say 6 years ago, May 2017. Matter of fact, close to this day, it's around like May 10th, 2017. My wife and I walked into a bank, and we had a 2013 Altima that's still outside right now, that my wife paid cash for. Well, paid it off, got a loan, paid it off, right? And we gave the title to that car to the bank. 6 years ago, May 2017. Gave it to the bank, and the bank gave us, I think, like $5,000-$6,000 for it, and we took that $5,000-$6,000 to put down on our house because we was closing on our house that next day. The thing was this: I literally had to take my wife into a bank, the title that's in her name, give it to a bank for them to give us money to be able to get our house, right? And then my wife said, Chris, Chris, I really don't want to do this. But my mentality, my whole life, my mentality was get it done by any means necessary. Okay? Get it done by any means necessary. That was my whole thought process in life because I was always trying to, listen, just get it done. Just get it done, right? So I'm like, yeah, I hear you, but we got to get it done, right? So after maybe a couple years, that it really hit me like, man, I didn't say a couple years, about a couple months. I need to get myself together as far as having something when situations come about, right? So at that moment, we just had to make things start to change. And I say 5 years later, yesterday, I just went and bought my wife a brand new car yesterday. Literally yesterday, I went and bought her a 2023 Cadillac Escalade, right? Because she deserved it. You see what I'm saying? But the thing about it is how the Most High move is, if you move, he's going to move. Faith without works is dead. I hear people say all the time, hey, gotta have faith, you gotta believe. But faith without works is dead. If you put 1 foot forward, the Most High gonna put a foot forward. I'm not saying you putting that foot forward right now in stock options is what it's supposed to be. It may not be stock options, it may be something totally different. But whatever you know in your life what's pulling you. You know how the Most High is speaking to you. You know what the Most High is telling you to do. Because he's telling you something to do all the time, right? It's your choice to say if you're gonna actually do it or not. Okay? So in other words, the Most High, you put that foot forward, he's going to guide you in the direction you need to go to. It was almost from 2017. It was a couple years later when I found out about stock options, right? But I had set in my mind, we got to make something shake. Got to make something happen, okay? All right, let me get back to these questions. Sorry about that. We're on a little tangent. My apologies. Man, I'm about to, somebody said.
Hey, Chris.
What's up?
Look at Tesla for me. I got into a car, but it broke both resistance points, so I don't know when should I get out? I'm up, but it's running. But I don't know when I should get out. Should I just get out when I'm cool with the amount I made?
So let's take a look at it right quick. We got to talk fast because Tesla is crazy. All right. Anyway, what's your expiration date?
9 days.
9 days.
26.
26. Not bad. I mean, you got a pretty decent delta. 9 days.
I got at 124.
You say what?
I got in at 123.
At
So,
123.
Yeah, so like 172.
Oh, right here.
That's the contract price.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I want you to think about right now on a 15-minute time frame. This is how Tesla looks. Okay, looks like this on a 15-minute time frame. Okay, it's moving on up. All right, we know eventually this 15-minute time frame will have to come back. Okay.
Yeah.
On the 5-minute time frame, right now it's respecting the 9 EMA on the 5-minute time frame. Up, back to the 9 EMA. Up, back to the 9 EMA. Up, walking, run away. Okay? What you have to see is right now, do you have active trade up over here?
I do. Yeah, I'm ready to hit sell any minute.
Okay. Do you have your P&L open right here? Your custom put P&L on the side right here?
Yeah.
And you can see how much money you up and how much money, like where you can sell and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I can see that.
Set a stop loss at a spot you feel comfortable.
Okay, I see.
You see what I'm saying? Don't sell right now, but say, okay, if you say, I don't know how much money you up. Say if you up $50 and you say you up $80 and you at least want to make
150. I'm up 160.
160. So if you up 160 and you feel comfortable making 120, put a stop loss at that 120 mark right there. Boom. And now you're guaranteed yourself 120. But if it keeps going up, you can keep making money as it goes up. You see what I'm saying? So now if you get up to 200, now you change that stop loss from 200 to 180. You see what I'm saying? And just follow it like that.
Okay, good looking.
Yep.
I'm following. It's starting to come back down now.
So go ahead and put you a stop loss right at 120. And everybody, CYC's in the chat. CYC's in the chat for my man. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Look at that run on Tesla. And I'm sitting over here playing with Spy. Look at that run on Tesla. I'm kind of mad at you. You ain't telling me about the play. You didn't tell me about the play in Tesla, man. But good stuff, man. Good stuff.
I'm still trying to get comfortable before I just put it out there like that.
Man, listen.
What I'm saying.
Nah, it's good. Nah, listen. You saw the right thing on that one, brother. That was a great play. Great play. Great play. All right, everybody. So I'm still in my trade. I'm not going anywhere. What's up, bud? Y'all come here. Y'all come here. Come hither. Huh? Come here. All right, everybody. So that's live trade Wednesdays, okay? That's live trade Wednesdays for this Wednesday. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Okay, hope everybody learned something. Like I say, if I win, lose, or draw, you're gonna be able to see everything. Right now, I'm still in this trade. I'm gonna operate on this trade. Right now, I'm gonna operate on this trade. I'm not gonna get out of this trade until we probably break that R1. As you can see, that R1 has been holding strong as a resistance level. So now that R1 has stood out to me. So I'm not gonna get out of this trade until we break that R1, everybody. All right. Not gonna get the trade until we break the R1 on that SPY. But great play on Tesla. Make sure you lock in those profits. Every Wednesday we do this, everybody. Every Wednesday for the most part. Some days I'll be in and out, depending on what my schedule looks like. But for the most part, on Wednesdays, we're trading live together. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Also, remember, June 26th. June 26th through June 30th. Y'all come here. Come here. Y'all come here. June 26th through June, so quiet down. June 26th through June 30th is the next 5-day mastermind. Okay, 5-day mastermind where I'm going to show you everything you know from A to Z from trading stock options. Okay, and if you want to join into that particular mastermind, you can go to our go to the description below. Also, you can go to my Instagram as well, any one of those. Okay, I gotta tell everybody this is real life. This is no type of fantasy or anything. This is real life. So I'm looking at that message. Yeah, this is real life, so you're gonna see the real, okay? All right, everybody. Y'all have a good one. All praise to the Most High. Also, everybody hit that like button on YouTube. They say hitting that like button on YouTube does something for the algorithm. So hit that like button on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed it, underneath the comments, once we close out, just put CYC in the chat so I can know you enjoyed it. If it's other things you want to see, let me know as well. Because listen, I trade live because I want to show y'all the truth. I'm not them type of people that show you, hey, I made $10,000 a day or $1,000 a day, but don't tell them about those losses that they make as well. Okay, I'm gonna show you the whole truth, nothing but the truth. All right, y'all have a good one. All praise to the Most High. Hey, if you're in the Zoom chat, stay in for a second. In the Zoom chat, stay in for a second.